happened there. That was a new one. That was interesting. Hopefully you got me. Hopefully that wasn't a catastrophic failure. What am I doing? What am I saying? We are live. It's Critical Shakes Night Live, episode 8. Somehow we reached the Ocho. I don't know how we did it. It's 8 weeks now. That means it's been 8 weeks of this. You can see my hair growth is happening in real time. We got both camera angles up happening. You can see it from both sides. It's crazy. I should get a haircut. I don't know what I'm doing. I like to say this. You're gonna hear me say this a lot. A lot of you returning. Which camera we got here? Returning fans. Having a great show. It's gonna be a good one. This is. I say that a lot. Gets said a lot around here, but I'm telling you, episode 8. We saved a good one for you. This is by far the hardest I've worked on an episode. By far. This is like really all week on this one, everybody. Real painstaking effort. Ooh. No, to be honest, it's draining on me. I don't know how many of these I have left. You know, how many more of these can happen? I feel like 10 sounds like a good number, but I don't know. We'll see. What do the 7 of you think? Hey, Grandma. What's happening, Grandma? Big shout out to the fam. I imagine that's a lot of you. Oh, my goodness. Has anybody just tried to sit down to a nature documentary to chill out? And then Werner Herzog just drops existential like crisis on you?
Oh, God. I love you. I love you, and I don't understand. It's a painful world.
Here I differ with Treadwell. He seemed to ignore the fact that in nature there are predators. I believe the common denominator of the universe is not harmony, but chaos, hostility, and murder.
All right, well, that kind of worked. That was about what I expected. That was Harvey Dog. We do have the pet simulcam on. He did well for the bit, but now he has moved on. Let's see if we can get him to come back. Harvey Dog, bring that over here. Let's see that in this bed. You bring that in this bed. Nah, he's too excited. Don't worry about it, Davey. We're having a good show. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. He doesn't have to. There's plenty of time for that. Oh, but he's so good. Oh, wow. Classic stinker. Well, he's in there. People are getting to see him. Maybe he'll drink some water. Maybe he'll lay in his bed. You guys get to decide. We'll try to get the, you don't get to decide, but you get to, the excitement of watching. Oh my God. Excuse me. I swear that we have a real show today and that there's all sorts of things in store for you. I just really quick wanted to just get what I just said I was going to be able to do, which was give you the simulcam. So there he is. I don't know if we can really keep that there forever, but for now we'll leave it there. And let's see. Yeah, as always, we have an incredible quarantine-generated content of the week. An amazing song that my friend Robbie Chappell has worked so hard and for so long on, and I'm so happy he's finally finished it and how good it's turned out with the help from our other friend Jeff Wiseman on the drums. Very cool stuff. Very cool. Yeah, we're going to play that. It's long. I put some Studio Ghibli, some Miyazaki animations over it, so that'll be a cool thing you guys can watch while I call up our guests, Skyeler Williams and Sarah Knapp, some pillars of the community. We're going to find out what's going on with tattoo shops reopening. Ooh, we're going to find... Ooh, dipping. The connection just dipped there a little bit, but I think you still got me. We're going to find out what's going on with tattoo shops reopening. We're going to find out what the Skyhawk has been working on and maybe some fun stories from the old Black Forest days. So that's going to be cool. And then Davey Beebe is in the house, everybody. We do have a Davey Beebe in the house today, so there will be a Critical Shakes set this time. And we're going to play. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to play or how it's going to sound. It's been a while. It's been the last time probably since we did this that we have played. So it's going to be fun. And that's going to be episode 8, y'all. But before we get to all that fun stuff, we have to, as you know, get serious, as we always do, with a vital report from CSN Live News. Let's run the brand new HD super special new news intro. Take it away.
Yeah, I don't know what. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
Crazy fucking sound coming in my ear.
There's no words there to play us out. What does that mean? To play us out?
Fucking sucks.
We'll do it live.
Fucking sucks to be
Do
out
it
here
live.
with
I'll
this
write it and we'll do it
shit.
live.
Oh, that was really fun to put together. The late night wars reignite as desperate bands everywhere attempt to seize the coveted 8 p.m. Oh. Okay. Jeez, guys. Oh my God. Well, we're back. If you're just watching this afterwards in the recap, this is gonna seem weird to you, but we're gonna redo the story. Local man Slade Rufio finds himself homeless after spending all expendable income on Rage Against the Machine's tickets, before then losing his job to COVID-19. Rufio still plans on attending the Rage Against the Machine show when it is rescheduled, saying, "At least now that I'm homeless, I'll get a gun from Tom Morello," who music buffs will know has Arm the Homeless written on his guitar. I don't have to explain myself. Hang in there, guys. We're going to get through it. Bill Gates admits launch of 5G virus was rushed and full of bugs. Similar to the release of Windows Vista, people are largely unsatisfied with the latest offering from Microsoft. Gates assures the public new 6G towers will be the Windows XP of synthesized virus used for globalist takeover. That's the news.
Yeah, I don't know what. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
Crazy fucking sound coming in my ear.
There's no words there.
All right, you don't have to do it again. You don't have to do the whole thing again. I think it was fun. Let's see here. Okay, we still have sort of a. He's just kind of working. We put some peanut butter in a Kong. I thought that would keep him, in his bed, but he's chosen to enjoy it just outside of his bed. But you're still getting a little bit of action there. Shout out in the chat if it gets more exciting and I don't notice and you need, let me know. Speaking of which, let me get this pop-out chat. That's been really game-changing, getting the pop-out chat. Oh, my goodness. What's going on, guys? Okay. Yep, Grizzly Man. Coveted at 8 p.m. What? Oh, like the time slot. Did I not say it? Did I just say coveted 8 p.m.? Time slot. A time slot. All right. Well, thanks for we got a little bit of chat going on here. Thank you for the news intro shout out. I'm very proud of it too. That's pretty much the only real work I put in on this episode this whole week. There's a little bit of Harvey Dog activity. We do have a Wild Ezra in play and Davey. There's all sorts of activity on the simulcam, the pet simulcam. So I don't know. Place some bets. You guys can do whatever you want with this action. Maybe Harvey will get in the bed. Maybe drink some water. I don't know. Some sort of drinking game I'm sure you could do with that. Having a great show. It's 8:11. 8:12 just turned. So I think now, what do we do in the show? We do the quarantine-generated content of the week. That's what we do. And I make the song. That's what we do. That's always with this. Always with this. All right. As always, I'm super prepared for this. Yep, here it comes. Here you go. That's somewhere in the B. Somewhere in the B. I'm gonna give it like somewhere in the B class. But not the worst. This one's just a cool ass vid, guys. Again, this is an incredible dedication to our friend Robbie Chappell's grandmother called Christmas Cactus. I put the cool anime clips on top of it. Jeff Wiseman on drums. It's a little bit long. Maybe we won't play the whole thing. I'm not sure. It depends on how much technical trouble I run into. But maybe we will play the whole thing. Maybe you know, who knows. But enjoy as much of it as possible, and I'm sure we'll find a way to make it findable in the future. Again, our thanks to Robbie Chappell and Jeff Wiseman for this quarantine generated content of the week. We did it! Sorry it dropped at the end, but then it came back. That was clapping. That was the quarantine-generated content of the week. Robbie, you did it. Jeff, you did it. I did it too a little bit with help from Miyazaki and everybody at Studio Ghibli. Okay, we are, I think that's it. So, yeah, that was the quarantine-generated content of the week. Okay, let's welcome our guests, Skyeler Williams and Sarah Knapp. Woo!
Hi.
First married couple guest on the show. I don't know. I guess that's cool. It's just the first thing I thought of. I don't think we've not even had, Chaz and Max were not married, so those are the only other two guests we've had.
Well, it's an honor.
Yeah.
So we did it. Oh my goodness. It's great to see you two. How the heck how have you been? What have you been? How's this been for you?
Oh,
It's been woo, up and down, but mostly good.
For the most part, I'm not going to lie, it's been really nice.
Yeah.
I'm gone a lot of the time, so this is the most
You are.
we've gotten to spend time together.
So so maybe I was thinking for people that don't know, I should do more introducing. I think if you're comfortable with it, I think you should tell the story about kind of like reconnecting with your dad, because I do feel that is connected to the two of you, and it shows where you're at now too. That might be a good story. But yeah, I've known Skyeler for so long, from the Black Forest days. Kind of taught me, got my feet wet doing sound and figuring all this, even what I'm doing right now, figured out. And Sarah does killer. You guys have both been featured a ton, been huge supporters of the stream. Sarah's art featured, I feel like, multiple times on the quarantine-generated content.
At least once.
At least once. Okay, it was maybe just the one time. With the cool cat and the flowers inside the cat outlines. Very cool.
So, yeah, I grew up in a really small family, family of 3 or 4. And I met Sarah when we were 18, the summer after high school.
Almost 15 years ago.
Almost 15 years ago. Yeah, been together ever since.
I didn't mean to laugh.
We're getting to know each other, and we were just exchanging family stories one night, and I didn't have a lot to talk about, obviously, having such a small family. And we started talking about searching for my dad on the internet, which I had tried before.
You had said all you knew about him was that he was a blues guitarist sometime in the 80s, and you knew his name.
Yep.
And that was it.
Yep.
And we looked him up on the internet.
Sarah was like, yeah, have you tried Googling him? And back then, mind you, Googling was not that prevalent of a thing in our culture. It was not something that you just knew to do.
Or like how to do. Yeah, totally.
That's my excuse anyway. I'm sure plenty of people were Googling.
That was a new thing. I don't even know if you would even call it that then.
It was a hardcore Googler.
Yeah, it was. I don't think it was a verb. Yeah,
got to dial up the old modem.
Google.com and done a search. So we pulled up a bunch of pictures of the same dude with the same name playing guitar, and I shot him an email on his band's website asking if he remembered who my mother was. And,
oh my God.
Yeah, he was a little shooken up. He wrote me back almost immediately and said, "Yeah, I do remember your mom. I remember how she spelled her name. Don't really know how I feel right now. If you don't mind, like maybe we could just talk about getting a DNA test done. I've never done that before. You know anything about that?"
Yeah.
So we did a DNA test and met up, and
but they really didn't even need to. Not only do they look so much alike, but they have such similar mannerisms, and it's really amazing to find out how successful his dad is in the music industry. And of course, Skyeler was always, very, very attached to music and performance from the very beginning.
That's what's so magical about the story, like even before you knew. And so your dad is Tommy Castro and the Painkillers, a pretty successful. Everybody should go check him out. And now you guys basically get to go on tour together, and you get to do what you love with him now. I've always just thought that was like the coolest thing ever, man.
Yeah, it is super. It's a really unique situation, and it's I don't take it for granted. It's a really cool way for us to spend time together.
So how's like what's like the longest leg you've done with the painkillers?
I think maybe
Brazil?
2 months.
2 months in
2 months.
Brazil?
No.
Well, Brazil's probably the farthest I've traveled with them, but
That's so fun.
Yeah.
That's the furthest. Okay.
super fun.
That's pretty cool. And you told me once you got to drive the big ol' tour, like the big old tour bus.
Oh, that's half my job is driving the bus when I'm on the.
Woo! I can't believe, man. So are you pretty confident now? Because I think the last time you told me it was like you were getting pretty nervous.
Oh yeah, dude. The first time it was a little bit scary. I think Black Forest was actually still around back then, and yeah, I had just started tapping, getting my feet wet, driving the bus, and it was pretty intimidating. But once you get behind the wheel of a vehicle like that, you get a certain number of seat time. I think the truckers call it.
Yeah.
Then you get really comfortable really fast, and it's a lot like driving anything else.
And Skyeler is a very, very safe driver.
I can believe
Well below the speed limit.
that. I
You're
can believe
crazy.
that. Can believe that. Well,
Go
that's
fast.
cool. That's a pretty good segue to the BF, because that's where I first found you. Just making sick vape clouds in the back, like in the sound booth, and me just wondering, like, having never played before, just like, does that mean he likes us? Does that mean does he hate it? I don't know what he's signaling to us with the vape cloud. It was like your smoke.
I remember getting my first email from you in like 2013, 2014. When did the Critical Shake start up?
That sounds 14 sounds right, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christ, that's a long time. But yeah, I would say, it was like right before the new year. It was like right in November, I think, is when we caught you, right after Halloween. Maybe it was even like the first or something. And so I think that was a 14. Yeah, I think you knew Davey, you knew Empty Weather. See, I thought Davey was the coolest guy ever because he knew who you were.
I always try to remember that band name, and you just
Empty Weather.
got me. Yeah, like,
I
I
know.
knew David before from that other band. That
So,
band he was
You
in.
Davey from another band besides Empty Weather?
No, just
Could be
Empty
breaking.
Weather was where I met him.
I
and-
see what you're doing now. I was like, this could be breaking. Breaking news. Lee, so I imagine that you have, for anybody that has been to Black Forest or knows about it, I'm sure that, how long was your tenure there? 6 years?
7.
Woo! I'm sure that you have some stories because you were there like so consistently, and that's the thing with that crew that worked there too. You guys like always, like, a very reliable crew, always kind of the same faces, and so you're just like in the crow's nest for so many, almost like every weekend night, man, for 7
Overseeing.
years. Yeah,
Glory.
Yeah.
From
I'm sure
up
you have
high.
a
Unless
few.
there was some type of tussle in the crowd, and then he was right in it, grabbing people by their belt and just shoving them outside. It was quite impressive.
Oh my goodness.
Really water over.
I just, that brings up one of my favorite things about you is just wherever you're working, everyone can tell you get into professional work zone 110% just taking care of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I know. I think that's why people are a little, why people get a little intimidated of you, Skyeler, and why it's like, for people that know you, it's funny, and for you, it's probably a little funny. Like, I know it's funny for you, but
I don't think I've ever felt like anybody's been intimidated by me ever.
I think when they don't know you, and when I was, hell yeah, I was. You're blowing those vape clouds. You're like
So
those
tough.
muscular arms and the cool gauges and the nice hair, and you're just like pretty quiet, and you're just like professional as fuck. And I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. And yeah, but you were really nice, man. You were nice, and you yeah, I don't know. You pulled us up. You pulled me and us up. I feel like in a lot of ways, as much as you could in those times. Always meant a lot to us. Always meant a lot to me.
One evening before we knew each other too well, maybe the second or third time. It had to have been at least the third time Critical Shakes played Black Forest.
Uh-huh.
But I came up to negotiate time slots with you, and I was like, hey, so you're the local band, and you mind playing last? again, and apparently I asked you like every show.
Yeah.
You were pretty. You were
No, I
not
do
stoked.
remember in those early days before it had become like a commandment of the Critical Shakes, like discipline, that the shakes will close. You know,
Right.
back then I was like, you know, hit us not with that spot, but you know.
Hey, no, that was like
everyone's gotta
early
go through
on
that.
in
I'm
your
so
guys'
happy that I got to do that, get that stuff out there, and have people
Yeah.
like Jacob and you and Dano and like kind of slowly, gently adjust me. You know,
Yeah.
just like Dano just grabbing my cymbal stand, just being like, you know, break it down off stage, homie. You know, just like grabbing it for me and doing it and helping me do it. You know, like stuff like that. And Jacob just being like super excited about it and just being like, you know, almost like that camp counselor bartender. It's your first time? All right, guys, it's awesome.
So supportive.
Yeah, so supportive. Yeah, and then you were sweet too. You know, you were just like complimentary, always nice. And yeah, I feel like that kind of that again, those core commandments that kind of like have gotten Davey and I through whatever it is this is. A lot of that stuff I feel like is rooted in what we learned there from all y'all, and just the vibe in there. I miss that place so much for all those reasons. You know, obviously, not the puke. I remember it was a good puke smell for like a year.
For like a
there was
year.
that era. It was like a whole era. It was like a significant puke smell. It was like holding Black Forest back to some degree, but I loved it.
And arguably the worst bathroom in Eugene.
Oh my God, yeah, I kind of blocked it out.
like
I
it
kind of
was
blocked
so
that
bad,
bathroom out.
The ladies' room. At any time that door got repaired, some crazy, drugged up maybe, I don't know, somebody would always bust that door in, no matter how much metal
Yes.
they put in it.
Yeah,
Very
that
similar
door
to the
had a lot of
Lucky's
reinforcement.
style bathroom. Like the men's is kind of an open. We don't trust we can't trust you in here. We're keeping it open at all times. And then like there's a whole like power struggle over the women's bathroom because it's like it's a locked door downtown or whatever. Yeah, it's the same. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of forgot about the Black Forest bathroom, but you're right. Is a scary one. Sarah, what is going on with tattoo shops, the tattoo world? Are there shops opening back up? Are you back in the shop now?
Well, we got the official okay to open in phase 1 on, I believe, the 16th. And as far as I
Right.
know, most tattoo shops in the area have done a really slow open process.
Sure.
Nobody at my shop has gotten started yet, just because we've taken the last couple of weeks to really prepare our lobby, prepare for not taking walk-ins anymore,
Right.
getting all of our PPE in order, all of our extra certification. And of course, you know, in Oregon, we're pretty well prepared for, you know, safety and sanitation. We treat everyone like they're an infectious person. So we're feeling pretty good about it.
As well as
And-
yourselves.
Exactly, yeah. And I get started on Wednesday, just taking one client at a time. And
Okay.
I think the tough part will be, you know, we have 5 artists in our shop on an open floor plan, so just kind of staying away from each other is going to be a little bit of a bumper car type situation. But
Yeah, everyone's got to kind of navigate it, and it's so awkward. It's so like, yeah, it's really hard to feel. It's just like so hard to really do it like perfectly, where you're really like everybody's on it, and you're not touching, and you're really like not cross contain. It's just so easy, and it's so easy to feel like it's just like, you know, fuck it, I'm not going to do anything. But I do think it's, you know, trying and doing what you can is certainly better than just saying like just basically getting to the point where we all just collectively decide we're open. If this doesn't, oh, there we go. I think it's coming back. I think we're back live. Oh yeah, we are. Okay, well, we have a few minutes left here. Yeah, screw it. Okay, so we're gonna do just random idea I had, which was to just look at our mutual friends on Facebook between me and the guests and decide who would be down perhaps to be randomly just phoned up for a video chat and just appear on a cold call on the stream. And we decided we would try our good friend Jacob Sanchez Franklin. One of the quiet casualties of COVID-19 is the death of the Lucky's I can't even remember it, Heavy Jam, hosted by Jacob Sanchez Franklin. Never got a chance to take off. Died just folded nice and young and quietly. Let's see. Now, I thought it was pretty easy.
I got to be there a few nights. I got to work a couple of those.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, so
It was right.
I thought that it was easier to add somebody to this call, and now I'm kind of
Realizing
a little
it's
bit
not.
space in it. Yeah, now I'm a little bit not remembering how to do it. I remember last time it was just there was like a. You guys have like a little add guy button down there at all?
No.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. What
Not
about
seeing.
oh, you know what? You know what it is, I think I had to make a special one where we were already separate. So, I don't know. I don't know if this will twerk here. Let me see if I can try something here. Let's see what happens if I do this. Changes. Oh no, I would leave you. I don't want to do that. I think what I have to do is make a message with both of you in it. I don't know. It could be fun. It would be fun. I'm afraid it'll take too long. I'm basically gonna have to hang up on you and then call you right back, and then have him in the chat as well, and then maybe it'll work. Okay, I'm doing it really fast. Okay, all right. Yeah, we're gonna try. If for some reason this doesn't work and I lose you forever, thank you guys so much for showing up. But this isn't gonna be the end. But I am gonna hang up and then we're gonna try it. You're gonna answer right back. Okay, hang on. All right, we're doing it live. Fuck it. Doll write it and we'll do it live. Oh, dude, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. This is gonna work. This is going to work. Oh wait, I gotta make sure I don't fuck it up. Okay, can we get them back? Oh my god. You know, you'd think that the people we just had would pick right back up. You'd think that okay. Okay, so you're in. Now I pinged him, I sent him a quick little message and he did respond, but I think maybe he's nervous about the video chat. So we are kind of that's the other thing with this is like I wouldn't pick this up. I would never pick this up.
We had to go mobile because my laptop tried to make me install Chrome. It didn't give me an option to group chat without installing Chrome.
Technical difficulties.
Which technically I've already got Chrome installed, so.
Well, I think you're doing it. I think you're doing it. He's still ringing him, it says, but no, he disconnected. I'm gonna ring him one more time.
I got the
it's
banner
no
that
big,
said
you know,
Jacob Sanchez
no
did not
pressure,
answer.
Jacob. But and we wouldn't even have long to talk. If oh,
Hey,
gentlemen.
You had to grab your
Sarah,
robe,
hi.
or were you already robed?
yo, I can't believe you picked up.
Yeah, I was doing something, and then I was like, all right, yeah, I'll pick up. Hold on, let me get out of that area. Put on this bathrobe.
I expect
thanks
nothing
for
less.
joining
Look
us.
at you. Yeah, you're looking good, man. Great to see you, dude.
Yeah, really getting, yeah.
Yo,
Quarantine now.
you just made the whole stream for me, man. This is so exciting. We just
Are you
decided
doing
to
a thing right now?
cold call our mutual friend who actually might pick up, and naturally we thought of you.
Well, thanks. Hi, everybody.
Taking a memory lane stroll down memory lane about Black Forest.
Dude,
and
hit us.
Oh, man.
Hit us with a really quick and concise but excellent Black Forest story.
I think one of my favorite Black Forest stories involves Skyeler and also involves one of the most amazing moments I've ever had in bartending, actually.
Oh my God, hit it.
And it involves Crazy Poodle Lady and a bird.
Oh,
You remember
no.
this? You remember this, Skyeler? So we used to have this crazy lady who used to come in to Black Forest, and I think Skyeler and her had this thing going on where she'd try and sneak in and then moon the audience during a metal show. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I remember
Okay.
one time he didn't come down, so I went out there and I was like, "Look, Angela, you got to get out of here." And she just smiled and she just turned around and I was like, "Go!" And she turned around and she started swinging this dead pheasant at me, and it was the only time I've ever threatened to kick an old lady in the throat. So that's about as Black
story.
Forest story as I can get right now.
Her name was Angela. I remember her, and
Yeah.
she was fucking. Oh my gosh! I said the F word. Is that bad?
Oh yeah, sorry.
You can swear.
But-
We are on the YouTubes are cool with it.
Okay.
Cool.
So we're all
Sorry.
swears.
Oh, no.
So yeah, swear as
Bad
much
words.
as you want. Well, shit, man. We're
Cool.
totally running out of time, but we just wanted to quick pop in, see
Cool,
your beautiful
thanks,
face,
everybody.
say hi.
Excellent story off the top of your head. Wow.
Great job, you killed it. I'll let you get back to it, your
Doubt about
thing
that.
though. I'll let you stay loose, man.
Yeah, well, you guys are lovely. It's good seeing you guys for a quick second.
Yeah.
Good seeing you too.
Yeah,
Stay
let's-
up there.
Let's
We're going
talk.
to be getting something together in the next month before I leave, so.
Okay.
Bye,
Yeah.
guys.
Please let us know, man.
Good
Yeah, that's
seeing you.
great. Let's talk again
Yeah.
soon if we're real.
Please keep us in the loop.
Okay, definitely will. Love you guys.
Bye, Jacob. Bye, Jacob.
Bye-bye.
Jacob Sanchez Franklin. Woo!
Okay.
That was awesome. Well done, y'all. Definitely worth the quick little Jamie moment we had. Okay.
Absolutely.
Anything y'all want to plug? Anything y'all want to say before you go here? Before Davey and I barrel through this couple songs we're gonna do?
Sarah, you have something?
Sure don't.
Well, I have one thing.
Yeah.
As you know, Sarah and I have been really, really big fans of the show since day one, since
Oh.
you started.
You have been.
And you being sort of my Padawan, it's been really, really special for me to watch you do this and grow and get back to the community during this really hard time. And I had something made for you.
What? Oh, snap, dude.
It's a screenshot from your first episode, and it says "so proud."
Oh
because
my God,
so
Skyeler, that is
proud.
the coolest thing. Ugh, you two are so sweet. You guys it's like Harvey and you two are like what's keeping me believing in love so far. That
Harvey dog.
is the sweetest thing ever. I love you two so much. That means the world to me. Wow, don't know what to say. Y'all got me. You got me. Shoot. Well, please check out all of you have a band and you have music and you have art. Go find these people on the internets and support the stuff they do. They're like two of my favorite people in this town, but I'm sure most of y'all already know that watching this. Please stay safe, y'all, and let's hang out when we can. We're almost like neighbors.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good
Let's
night,
have some
y'all.
distancing hangs.
Skyler Williams.
thanks
Oh yeah,
for having
I meant
us,
to
Jordan.
shout out your intellectual Vikings for trivia fans out here. This is the intellectual Vikings. I've revealed you.
That's us.
So huge
We
fans
are-
of the
we're
show.
down
Thank
for
you so
tomorrow
much for all the support. You guys really have been there for all of the stuff. So thank you so much. It means so much to me. Have a good night. Skyler Williams and Sarah Knapp, everybody. I think there's applause happening. Have a good night, y'all. I'm gonna hang up. I love you. I love you. Bye 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 bye. I love you. Bye 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 bye. Holy crap! Well, we're running late. The neighbors are gonna hear an earful of it. I think that's good news though, because Davey and I are only gonna play like one or two songs at this point, so that's good. Because that's the only thing we can really do these days. Oh my God! Huge shout out to Jacob Sanchez Franklin. That was so dope to get him on there for a second. We're gonna dust off from the Critical Shakes archive a dirty old, deep old video that I made from a bunch of found footage, y'all. It's a bunch of cool black and white footage that I edited a bunch of super long time ago that most people didn't even watch. So now the 7 of you will be, wait, is it 7? Yeah, it's a hard 7. I thought maybe it would change if I clicked on it or refreshed it, but nope. Hard 7, 1 like. That's fine. It's not like the numbers are just tanking with each episode. Enjoy a little bit of Harvey Dog here. This is a great, wow, like very strong Harvey Dog footage here. I mean, that's just, who doesn't want to just look at that, huh? All right, enjoy this old Critical Shakes music video, and then prepare for the real thing after that. Oh my God, my heart is so full from them. That is the coolest thing. Can't believe them. That anybody cares about me in that way. That's so sweet. I'm just kidding, okay, Mom? I know that people care about me. And you too, Grandma. And you too, Susie. And Andrew, maybe. Okay, I love the fam. I love the friends. Stick around next week. I think we're going to have Mike McGowan. I think we're going to have Antivision from Las Vegas. Shout out to those boys. And I think Drew and Davey and I are going to do a Cure cover set. So small little bit of hype for those of you who are concurrent viewers. Without further ado, here's the video, and we'll be right back after that. dog with bad hips! I'm fine, it's hard to get him! And when all you give is in return, I only feel like giving up. Why can't I save him? Why can't I save him? Why can't I save him? I'm like the old guy in the scene! I think I'm missing the point! But I'm not good at anything else! I feel like giving up. Why can't I save it? Why can't I save it? Can we just put off giving up?
Almost made it through it. So close. So close. Yeah, we're getting a lot of hunger. Keep going.
That's my fault.
Keep going.
What time is it, Drew? I guess we got one more. Tune in next week for a really good show. Be more music oriented. Critical Stakes Night Live HBO show.
There's a kick in the few line. I'm running on empty. Reaching for that baseline. This is getting repetition. I've had it all wrong. Give me all the platitudes and I'm down. Yeah, I'm down. Drown me. Don't force it down. Drown me out. Let it slip. Drown me. Don't force it down. Drown me out. Let it slip. Building up, rewired and wide-eyed, it all comes crashing too. This is getting repetition. I've had it all wrong. Give me all the platitudes and I'm down. Yeah, I'm down. Drown me. Don't force it down. Drown me out. Don't let it slip. Drown me. Just force it down. Drown me out. Don't let it slip. No time wasted! No time wasted! No time! Dump it!